Wow, that was absolutely crazy. I did not see that one coming. But look, we're gonna make this one short and sweet. We're just gonna talk about that Black Cat Friday a little bit. We're gonna do a little lace swap on these, throw them on feet. Let's keep it simple. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kickin' Trips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope everyone out there had a blessed Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all got your fill, because you know it's that time of season where it's all about the family and friends. It's all about the food, but we all know that it's also about those end of year bangers. Man, where do we even start with these? I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm sure there's a ton of videos out there breaking down the craziness of Black Cat Friday, and I just was one of those that thought that there was going to be a lot of demand, but I thought there was going to be more than enough stock for the demand, and man, I was wrong, because these were sold out everywhere. And I know there's a lot of people out there claiming all of a sudden that, you know, they saw this coming. Listen, if you really saw this coming, man, shout out to you, because I sure enough did not think that these are going to be selling out instantly. Now, I've had my 2025 pairs. I got it in a little bit early, and I did a video on these, also with a borrowed pair of the 2020 Black Cats that I borrowed from Jimbo Slice. Man, follow him on his Instagram. Shout out to you, Jimmy, man. Thank you so much again. He let me borrow his 2020 pair of DS Black Cats so that I can do a comparison to the 2025s, and I'll drop one of those box link videos up here somewhere, and also drop it in the description, where I did a battle of the Black Cats between the 2020 and the 2025 versions, broke it all down, you know, gave some points as to what personal opinions, what I thought about them when I had them both in hands, you know, DS to DS. But again, shout out to Jimmy for letting me borrow those so I can get you guys the details on the two sneakers. So these were sold out everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere, gone. I went in on Foot Locker, Champs. Now, I regret that I didn't use any head starts, because I really just thought there was going to be so much stock that maybe I could get a pair of these without needing to use any of my head starts. I should have used some head starts. I didn't get anything on those raffles. I didn't get anything on Kith. I didn't get anything on Finish Line, JD. I missed out on all of that. I did go in on sneakers, and thankfully, actually, speaking of sneakers, tell me if the same thing happened to you guys. I sat on sneakers for like, I'm not even gonna exaggerate, and I tend to exaggerate, but 20 to 25 minutes stuck in pending. I was nervous, like, am I just not gonna be able to get another pair of these? But luckily, I did get a second pair on sneakers, so those are on the way, and I am happy, because it lets me think like, all right, maybe I could beat these up and I'll have a pair for way down the road, or maybe if I don't beat these up that bad, maybe those down the road will be worth a little bit more and I could just flip it into something else that, you know, I might want. So, but I am really, really glad that I was able to get a second pair of these. And I mentioned in my last video that I did on these that I think these are really cool, but how I also thought they were a little bit boring. So now that I got a second pair coming in, I went ahead and ordered a pair of flat wax black laces for these, and I threw them on real quick, and let me tell you, they look so, I know that it sounds like I'm hyping it up a little bit, but honestly, guys, that's just me. I get hyped over some lace swaps, and I'm sure there's a ton of you out there as well that love getting some kicks and throwing on some different laces on them. I'm not one of those guys that feels like I have to have OEM laces or it looks, you know, off, or I'm gonna get worried about someone saying, oh, those are fakes because the laces aren't the ones that came with the sneaker. I don't care about that, and I hope none of you guys do either. But I threw the flat wax laces on here in black. Now, I got them from Amazon because these were the fastest ones I can get in, and I've ordered these before from Shoemate. These were like $8 on Amazon. I got them in 63-inch, and I got these next day when I ordered them. They were like $8 or $9. So I threw them in real quick, and let me tell you guys, I'm gonna throw these on feet. Let me stop talking. You know, you guys let me know what you guys think about them. All right, guys, that is it for me. As always, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe as we are on our way to 4K. And I appreciate you guys for coming along on the journey with me for these stories, these reviews, these socks, these battles. I appreciate you guys for real. And let me know what you guys think about these. Did you guys hit a pair on these? Let me know what was your Black Friday like, as I know there's some crazy stories out there. Let me know in the comments below. Any success stories out there, any craziness at the malls as far as trying to pick up your pairs or the unreserved pairs. I saw people camping out at like 5 a.m. trying to pick up their pairs early in the a.m. And you know what? That just kind of feels like the old days, and that's fine. Let me know what you guys think about these black wax laces, man. I really like how these look. I know it's not for everyone, and that's fine. I actually heard from some people in my previous video that they were gonna end up passing on these altogether. Maybe they already had that 2020 pair, or maybe they just don't like all black sneakers, and that's fine. I know for me, man, that Nike Air on the back, those wax laces really changed these up a little bit for me, and enough to make me actually want to keep a pair of these, at least one pair. Maybe I'll get rid of that other one, but that just leads me back to what I always say. It doesn't matter what I like. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks. Buy what you want. Get what you want. But more important than anything, guys, you already know. Wear them. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. I should have got up, right?